held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. A little to the left. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you. Bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. You can use your prosthetic arm to make a knocking sound anywhere and lure the enemy. You can also select empty magazines to throw from among your support weapons. You're almost at the enemy outpost, Violo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Черт! Где ты?
Your weapon will be loud from now on.
КП-206! Стрельба! Позиция стрелка неизвестна! Прием! Это КП, понял. На нас напали! Всем подразделениям! Боевую готовность! Конец связи!
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Контакт!
Всем боевым группам! Это КП! На нас напали! Всем подразделениям занять боевые позиции!
exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
Конец связи! КП, здесь Мигры-1. Потерял противника из вида. Ищу последние точки соприкосновения. Прием! Это КП, понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime. Already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Всем боевым группам! Это КП! Но я атакую! Все единицы приготовиться к бою!
Поймал его! На 11 часов!
Это Дмитрий Ильич! Мы будем вперед! Причем большие потери! Нам нужно подкрепление! Прием! Это КП, понял! Приказ всем группам! Отправить все резервы на подкрепление! Конец связи! Штаб! Это дальний патруль! Обнаружили вражеские бои! Атакуем! Прием!
Hey, that's... So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Всем боевым группам! Это КП! Мы вступили в схватку с противником! Все боевые единицы приготовиться к бою! Контакт!
skies.
СО-1, это КП. Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по противнику. Прием! Это СО-1! Он понял! Подготовка к минометному огню! Конец связи!
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Давай проверим. Со мной. Понял. Внимание всем постам!
Press up against obstacles like walls to hide from the enemy and protect yourselves from attack. This is taking cover. Whenever the enemy is nearby, your first thought should be to take cover. You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your eye droid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.